Good evening, everyone. Welcome to round 14 of the 82 Championship at Japan. I hope we're gonna have a spectacular race like we had today. I'm sorry for all the English watchers and how it ended, but yeah, Max's championship. Protests are denied, so yeah, we have a new world championship, and it's good for the Dutchies. Really, really happy about it. So yeah, but today we're at Japan with some really nice and fast corners like the 130R and the S's and a lot more spectacular stuff. It's not the track that is known for overtaking a lot, but yeah, in sim racing you never know. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen today. I think it's still waiting for a couple of drivers. We should have 17 today on grid. Sorry that I'm not racing, guys, but yeah, I have some problems with my controller, and it's better for me to do the stream then. Also because TD has the wrong cable. Yeah, he has a cable, but it's too short. So we have a couple of reserves as well tonight. Upcoming Karma, Power Chris, and who else is there? I actually don't know. I know Shady Wolf joined as a full-time driver on the Sunday in the 82. So yeah, it's we're gonna see how everything will fare tonight. Still a couple of minutes before we start, I think. Don't know how many. So let us know in chat what your predictions are for Q3. Who's gonna take pole position, or maybe for Q1, who's gonna drop out. You invalidate pretty easy here on Japan. I think the curves are not lenient. In the old game, you could ride the curves a little bit more than you can on in this game. So yeah, it's a wait and see game. Is it dry? Is it raining? As commentator, I really hope it's raining. If it's not in quality, then I hope it's raining in the race. So let's wait and see. We will start in a little bit. I think we're gonna start. Everyone's readying up. So yeah, Japan, famous for its high-speed layout and its technical part. Sector 1, of course, is really technical. It's the only figure 8 track that overlaps each other. It's a fun track. You rather you or you love it or you hate it. No, it's they're waiting for Dale. It looks dry. If there's people in chat watching the stream and they are drivers, please give me a weather update. I like to know the weather. All the way, Albert. Good evening, Crash. Albert. buddy. Good luck tonight. As well to Hyper, the championship contenders. Clouds all the way. It's gonna be interesting. Clouds all the way. So yeah, we have 17 drivers. That's a okay grid. Thank you to the reserve drivers who are stepping in to fill up the grids. Let's give some telemetry data and all that other stuff. We see Alpha Tauri going out. Is that Rhea or is that Cloud the pole? It's Clouds. So we will follow Cloud here around Suzuka. That's what the track is called. Into the quick S's here. You need a really balanced setup to go through the S's. Then up the hill a bit. Through the Lesmos, I believe. Or no, not the Lesmos, how are they called? These two. They have a name as well, but the two very fast right-handers. Then again up the hill to the hairpin. Into second or third gear. Then we go up to the long left-hander. Down the long back straight. Into the 130R. Up to the last chicane. And then Cloud the pole will start his first timed lap here. We will stay with him. Behind him is, I think, the Red Bull of Hyper. He's the only Red Bull out and driving tonight. So we're staying with Cloud. Fifth gear here into the S's. Going uphill into 6. Evening, Tucker. Sad to hear you leave, mate. Maybe in the future, you know, you never know when you can join back, mate. So, going here up the end of the track. Fast left-handers, 5th gear, back to 4th, then quickly back up to 5th, I imagine. He waits pretty long there, quick to 6. Then heading up to the 130R. Down into the last chicane. Oh, and he invalidates his lap. Who was behind him? Is it? Oh, who was behind? We'll keep following upcoming karma. He's at the last part of the track. Hyper retired from session. No way. Ah. So first dropout in a Q1 is Hyper, and Mark D so far fastest with a 130.6, then Alpha Muddy with a 131.3, followed by upcoming Karma with a 131.5. Hicklin is on a lap. Power Chris is on a lap. Supermax on a lap. Supermax, end of his lap. Jumps to second with a 131.0. Power Chris had a purple middle sector, if I was correct seeing that. Coming up to start finish now in a 1:30.944, just 3 tenths behind Mark D. Then it was Hicklin on the lap. I think Hicklin went off throttle. So now it's a lot of people in out laps. Rhea starting his lap. We stay here with Rhea. And Rhea went off. So that's back to the pit for him, getting a new set of tires and a new front wing. Someone else on a lap, Lekkerus starting his hot lap. So stay with him for a bit. Lekkerus showed a purple sector there into the hairpin. Going up to the quickest part of Suzuka. Taking a pretty wide line there when he came out of the hairpin going into this part. Now let's see what Lekkerus can do heading towards the 130R. There's 2 cars there going into the last chicane. Don't really think it will bother him. He'll be long gone before he heads up to the start-finish line. Here he comes, Lekkerus, my teammate. Moves it into 6th. Cloud invalidated, Sparks on a lap. Sparky 2683 on his hot lap. Heading up to the 130R with Cloud the pole in front of him. Sparky showing a really good middle sector there. Last chicane, down the hill up to start finish line, and brings in a 1:30.948. Only 4 thousandths away from Power Chris, who's momentarily in 2nd. It's gonna be a close qualification today, I think, guys. I see Dale is on an out lap. Started his lap. Hicklin is doing another lap. Appy and Hissy still in the pit, as well as Rhea and the guys who did their lap. So I will pick up Dale. He's close behind Hicklin. Hicklin also still needs to set his time. But let's stay with Dale here in the Haas. His first sector. If I have to believe it, it's fastest overall, or it's personal best, but I think it's measured. Who is disqualified? I can't see that. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, Take Her Easy was disqualified, facing the wrong way. Ooh. This game does that too quickly. Here's Dale into the last chicane. Let's see what Dale can drop for time. Is it also in the 130s? 130 0. 6 tenths quicker than Mark, who's second at the moment. Hicklin brought it up to third. That's a pretty good lap. Yeah, Tucker, they're really close together. Between 6th and 1st, there's now a full second. So that's a really good lap by Dale. Shady Wolf on his lap. What can Shady Wolf do? In the McLaren. Yellow, sector 1, short one. Can Wolf bring it even as close as Leclerc, who did a 130.2 right now, and Maverick did a 130.3, so they're bringing the times a bit closer to Dale. I totally missed that, sorry guys. So I see Appie started his lap. Leclerc, one of the Dutch guys, is second at the moment. Appie, the other Dutch guy. No time set yet. Then we have Shady Wolf. He's at 8th at the moment. And Rhea in 13th without a timed lap. But Rhea is almost at the start-finish line. So let's pick up Rhea. What can Rhea do? 130.009. That's 7 thousandths quicker than Dale. What are we gonna see today, mate, man? I just said it before the race to Hyper and Appie from... I hope they're gonna show us spectacle like the race was today. And I said it before the stream. And yeah, looking at quality, they're giving us one heck of a show. Because here's Appie on his first run. What can he do? 130.208. That brings him professional third at the moment. Yeah, for sure, Fnatic. We're spoiled with Supermax and how everything ended, but look at those times, mate. And this is 82 division, they say. These guys are getting faster and faster. Top 10 is all in the 130s. I think that's pretty decent and close. Top 11 is within a second. Yeah, this is an awesome Q1. I hope Q2 and Q3 will even be better. But thanks for watching, all of you, and keeping me company during this stream. I hope, Tucker, that the race that they're even on race pace as well. Short yellows for drivers making way. Let me see. Yeah, everyone is safe right now because Hyper and Take Her Easy are out. Yeah, it will be different with tire choice. I agree, Fnatic, but still, I think it could be really close if they all go out on medium and you have 1 or 2 drivers that say, okay, we go on the soft, and put down such a good time that they force other drivers to go to the soft as well. Then it's game on. Oh, but Appie starting his second run. But what a time by Rhea. 130.009. 9,000 quick, 7,000 quicker than Dale, who did a 130.016. Oh, I think Uppy just lets it go. Yeah. I think Q1 is done, but people still doing their laps. Trying to improve, but two drivers crashed out, so there's no need to destroy any other tires. Just go in, retire, go into the pit and then retire because yeah, it's done. No, there's no need of continuing, but yeah, people do what they like to do in a qualification. There's still 1 minute 30 on the clock. And if people think they can improve that, that's their valid chance or choice to try to improve their time. But yeah, I would say if you're safe, you're safe, you know, don't take any risks. Don't risk it and destroy the car, you know, you never know what happens. But yeah, from number 1 to number 12, it's all in the 130s. It's insanely quick. And very close. So really enjoying this qualification session so far. Unfortunately, two cars out, one due to a DSQ facing the wrong way. But I think the game does that too quickly when you spin around and have to let a car pass or whatsoever that it DSQs you. So I think the only one is Super Mac who's still on the lap. But if I were Super Mac, I would just go into the pits. But yeah, they're all improving, so track evolution. So now the number 1 till 13 are all in the 130s. We're seeing a really quick quali session for 82 standards here at Japan. I'm really loving it. Yeah, that's a good one, Fnatic. So yeah, the two leaving us in Q1 are Hyper and Take Her Easy. So let's see what strategies come into play in Q2 and what's gonna happen. I'm gonna change one thing. No, the stream did not die. Of course it didn't die. Dutch internet. I think so as well. But no matter who won today, the best driver would have won the championship, today. And the Merc was dominant all race. But yeah, right calls during virtual safety and during the safety car, and how FIA solved things. It was a strange coming together, still a bit speechless about it, but yeah, I'm so happy for Max and for all the supporters, and yeah, it was just amazing to watch this season. So we're getting ready for Q2. Let's see tire strats. Ah, look, there's already people going on the soft. I think people listened in on what I was saying. So let's see what's gonna happen. Cloud is out on the soft. Hicklin is in the pit. And Dalek is in the pit. They're both on the soft. Still selected. They didn't change anything yet. Then we have upcoming Karma on the medium. Shady Wolf on the medium. Super Mech on the medium. Issy on medium. Alpha Matti on medium. Power Chris. Almost everyone else is on medium and in an outlap. There's Sparky is still in the pit. Maverick. Hicklin and Dill. Oh, Uppy also went out. I think we have to pick up Rhea's teammate. Cloud Tapol. He will be the first one to start a timed lap on the soft. Ferrari of Power Chris close behind. Maybe trying to steal a bit of slipstream down the back straight when they head there. Because it seems like Power Chris is a lot quicker here through the assets if I'm watching the radar screen. Ooh, you don't want to touch that curb. That will bring a lot of unbalance in the car. So far it seems like a solid lap by Cloud. With Power Chris close behind in the Ferrari on the medium. So I will keep my eyes on the timing sheet. And not so much at camera views. Because it will go too quickly in quali. I will try to follow as much drivers as possible. It's what I meant. I think Power Chris is close enough to just notice that slipstream a little bit. Because I can hear him in my headset that he's so close behind Cloud. Cloud puts in a 131 and Power Chris a 131.0. Who's behind them? I think it's Alpha Matti. Comes over start finish in a 131.3. Then we have Super Mech with a 131.1. Mark D with a 130.9. Shady Wolf invalidated his lap. So then we have Rhea. Behind him Lekker I think. Rhea with a 130.1 on the medium. And Lekker a 131.8. Maverick going out, Shady Wolf doing another one. So, Shady Wolf doing another lap. here at Suzuka on the medium. He invalidated his first lap. It's a wait. I think Dale came out of the pit now. Hicklin as well. Uppy staying in. Maverick out. All the other drivers are coming in after their hot lap on the medium. Shady Wolf had to do another. So let's see where he can bring his car. Into the 130R. Down into the last chicane. And it's downhill with a sloppy right-hander. Very, very fast. Yeah, they call it a turn, but he brings it in with a 131.2. But so far, Rhea is almost matching his times what he did on the soft. And he's doing a medium right now. Or you must really love this track, but yeah, there's being put down some quick times. Dale on an out lap, Hickman on an out lap. Upcoming Karma is in a lap, I think. Here in the last chicane. Good evening, Ross. How you doing, buddy? He puts in a 131.041. Again, the times between the medium runners are so close. Oh, and there's a crash between upcoming Karma. And who's that? Hissy? No. Who was the car behind? It's Hicklin. Oh, and Dale is being blocked there by Cloud the Pole when he came out of the pits, and I think that Hicklin had a crash with someone. I think with upcoming Karma. Because upcoming Karma lost his right wing end plate. Clip it, Hicklin. So really sorry to hear, Hicklin, that you crashed out due to that. Who is on a lap? Dale was on a lap, but I don't think it will be a good time because he has no ERS on. Sparky is on a lap, so ooh, there was a bit of a snap moment in the steering wheel. Uppy going on an out lap now. One of the last drivers. Sparky showing a purple sector, so that's personal best. Count it to the time. They count that to the time of Cloud the Pole, I think. So Dale now behind the Ferrari of Power Chris or Maverick. I hope they see Sparky in his Haas. It's a very white livery, so you can't miss it. It's the same with the Merc, you can't miss it. And with the Red Bull, every car, it's... Well, that looks pretty good. 112.8 in that middle sector. Are we gonna see a 129 or a 130 flat? So predictions for Q3, people. Predictions for Q3, please. Sparky with a 130.4, and again people in. Oh, it's Rhea on the soft now. Oh, he's. Did he do that on the medium? He did that on the medium, but he already switched to soft if he needs it. So I'm gonna pick up Uppy. He needs to set a time. The last driver to set a time, because Hicklin unfortunately is out. So Uppy going into the quick S's here. What can he do on the medium? Because he wants to start on the medium. I think he wants to. The two quick right-handers. It's a very fast-flowing track with a lot of height difference, as you can see. When the camera angle is nicely positioned, you can see that there's a lot of ups and downs in the track. And that's for Q3. Thank you, Tucker. Would be an interesting top 3. Definitely. Ooh, that middle sector is not the strongest for Appy. When he before the 130R. Maybe he's out with a bit more fuel, so maybe he will do a cooldown or a lap after it immediately. Still puts in a 130.6, brings him up to 5th at the moment. Are people gonna challenge and go out on the soft and try to improve? A lot of people are out now again, like the danger zone is out. Upcoming Karma on the soft. Super Mac on the medium again. Shady Wolf on the soft. Lekkere Rush on the medium. So I think he's not on a lap, right? No, he's not on a lap. Super Mac is on a lap. Let's pick up Super Mac. Super Mac out on the medium. Did a 131.1. So let's see if he can improve. Coming up to the detection zone of Sector 1. And he's up on his time. So that means he's slower. Can he improve in Sector 2 and 3? The high speed parts of the track. But Quali is giving a lot of predictions for me for the race that is going to be close or very exciting on this track. I hope we're going to see like train fights with 4 or 5 cars in a battle. Super Mac improves, brings it up to 7, so he's in top 10 again. Mark is on an outlap. Is he retired? He thinks he's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. Shady Wolf brought it up to 7 now, so Super Mac is back in 8. Mark starting a new lap on the medium. Upcoming Karma is on the soft. 2.5 tenths up on his time, so that will bring him on a 130.8 with a last 1.5 sector to go. It's all about this middle sector now. Half a second up. Everyone in the pit is out of quali now. It's done. They're done. They can't go out on the outlap anymore. A 130.5. So he lost a bit in the last sector. Upcoming Karma. Shady Wolf. 3000 stop. He's almost 4 tenths quicker now. It's between... Leclerc is out. He crashed. And Shady Wolf brings it up to second on the soft tire. What can Mark do? Does he improve? He does. Brings it up to second on the medium. Pushing Supermac into the danger zone. Who's in the pits? Avamati invalidated. Cloud. What can he do? I don't think Cloud's gonna improve. So I think this will conclude our Q2 with Power Chris, Lekkererus, Alpha Matti, Cloud the Pole and Hicklin dropping out of the qualifying session. Yeah, we're missing a Tucker there in front, who was also always pretty quick. But yeah, everyone in the top 10 is within the 130s and within 6/10 of each other. Uppy and Dale did the exact same time, a 130.606. Take a screenshot of that. So we have upcoming Karma, Shady Wolf, and that's it. Upcoming Karma and Shady Wolf starting on the soft. And upcoming Karma has a 5-place grid penalty. I think that's for the incident with Hicklin. So the stewards are very on point today, I think. Yeah, they had a collision in Q2, I believe. Yeah, they had in Q2. They had a collision. Hicklin had no time, had no chance to set a lap. So that's a 5-place grid penalty for upcoming Karma. Let's see what's gonna happen. So, let's head to Q3, where it's not about tactics or tires, it's all about who's fastest. So the first one out is Williams. And that's Supermac. So we will pick up Supermac. And Supermac is followed by, it looks like, Maverick and Karma and Hissy. Then Uppy, and then the McLaren of Shady Wolf. Oh no, it's Mark D, sorry. So Mark, Hissy, Uppy, Maverick, Supermac, upcoming Karma, Sparky, and now Dale are on outlap. The only ones in pit are Rhea and Wolf. And Maverick is the one leading the pack now to set the first timed lap. So, Maverick. Close behind him a car. Maybe trying to get a good slipstream. Maverick. Sector 1. Not the fastest. I think it's Super Mac. Really quick behind Maverick. So let's see what's gonna happen. So far, quali is extremely close between these guys. Or they put in 100 hours of practice, or the mindset is back of driving clean and consistent and fight with each other. So Maverick with a purple sector 2. That was a bollard. Cone. Brings in a 130 flat. Maverick. And Mac, Super Mac a 130.1. 130.1. Upcoming Karma. Not a really good lap. Hissy. A 130.1. Uppy. A 130.3. Oh, now it's getting too fast. Mark D. A 130.3. So leading the pack now is Dale. A 129.8. Followed by Maverick. Rhea on the outlap and Wolf on the outlap. So it's Dale leading the pack at the moment. Then Maverick. Izzy, Sparky, Super Mac, Mark D, Uppy, Upcoming Karma with a banker, I think. Then we have Rhea starting his lap right now. So we'll pick up Rhea. Fastest in the last session. We are heading to the end of Sector 1. Ooh, almost losing it there. Way too far over that curve stone. I think that cost him a lot of time. Let's stay with Rhea. Still, people are going into the pit right now. I think for a new set of tires and do another run. Looks like Mark D did another run. Rhea with a 130.088. 2000 slower than Maverick. Yeah, it's really close, Tucker and Ross. It's unbelievably close. It's crazy how close this is on the Sunday. Let's... Oh, and Wolf retires. Wolf is out in the S's. Is Rhea doing a cooldown and going again? Mark is heading to the pit, I imagine. I see Upcoming Karma on an outlap. The rest of the cars still in pit. Upcoming Karma on his outlap. Upcoming Karma going in again. So then it will be Uppy who will start a hot lap first. So after quali guys, let me know your predictions for the race. So far it's Dale leading the pack with a 129.8. Then Mark D with a 129.9. Maverick with a 130.086. Then Ria with a 130.088. Then Hissy with a 130.1. Followed by Spark on 6th. Very close. 33 hundredths between them. And between Super Mac and Hissy is 4600 of a second. And then Uppy with a 130.3. He needs to shave off a bit more time here if he wants to compete in front there. Currently championship leader. End of sector 1. And he's 2/10 up. Ooh, going a bit wide there. Going under the tunnel. He went off throttle. So then we have... Ooh, and Supermac invalidates his lap. Is that due to traffic or... is he starting his lap? Let's follow Hissy here. We're 1 minute 40 to go. What can Hissy do? What can all the other drivers do? Who's gonna be the outsider jumping on top of everyone? Let's see if Hissy maybe can improve by quite a bit. Oh, Dale improves his time. Brings it up to a 129.4. Dale really flying on this track. There's Hissy, brings it up to second. Maverick stays in fourth. Ria up to second, 129.5. Uppy is a bit up. Still a little bit up. He needs a very, very strong last sector. And Albert improves to a 130.1. Still dropping back to 9th. Will jump up the fuel place or place. But it's unreal tonight. With Maverick not improving, Izzy not improving, Rhea heading back as well, I imagine. Yes, heading back as well. So that's Q3 with Dale on the podium. Or on pole position, sorry. Crazy day. So pole position goes to Dale, followed by Rhea, then Hissy, Mark D, Maverick, Upcoming Karma, Sparky, Super Mac, Uppy, and Shady Wolf. Thank you for your predictions, Tucker. So that concludes Q3 for today. And then we will have a 5-minute break. So again, our top 10 qualifying. Dale on pole position, second Rhea, then Hissy and Mark D, Maverick and Upcoming Karma, Sparky, Super Mac, Uppy and Shady Wolf concluding the grid. But Upcoming Karma has a 5-place grid penalty, so he will start on 11th. We'll be back shortly. We'll have a 5-minute break and hope to see you in a little bit. Now it's a little wait. Let's see what's gonna happen in a couple of minutes time with the start. I really hope for a clean race, not a lot of incidents. I prefer one safety car to bring the field back together. Yeah, it's a wait and see game always. I will make sure myself I don't get bored while streaming. It's the specialty, doing a stream all by yourself and having no one to talk to or with. Yeah, most of all, let's keep it clean, guys. Let's keep it clean. Give us a spectacular race. I think we will start in a minute or so. Mate, commentating overall is harder than everyone thinks. I hope we're gonna start in a little bit. I'm really looking forward to this race on Japan. Too bad I can't race myself, but it's better with the little things I have with my Elite controller at the moment. I have to figure out what's happening. 30 seconds from now, and then it's lights off for the parade lap. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Then we're up for 27 laps of racing. What? What's wrong, Crash? Let's go. And enjoy this race, guys. Keep it close, keep it clean. And show us a lot of action today, please. Let's see what the backfield shows for tire strat. Hickler went for the heart. The rest of the field is a mix of medium and soft. So it's the back straight of Suzuka. Heading down the 130R. Then the last chicane and then preparing for the start. Hill drove a pretty quick formation lap. Take it easy, nice at the back, taking his time to heat up those tires. And now it's a waiting game. Let's see what's gonna happen. I wanted to say we're missing. Is he down there? But there he is. So a little bit, and then lights go on. pick up Ria because it gives them best. Oh, here we go. 5 lights. They're off. And we go. A really good start there by Sparky on the inside. Already going up to 4th. And Dale in the lead, followed by Ria. Sparky up to 3rd with Hissy side by side. Let's pick this up here between these two. As they're driving wheel. Oh, and it's Sparky in front now. Followed by Hissy, then Maverick, Mark D, Super Mac, and Appy. And Tay is around. Oh, slowed down. There was a short yellow there in the S's. So far, everyone clean through the first sector. And oh, Hyper already up to 11th. Wow, what a start. Lekkere Rush went off, dropped back to 17th. But what a start by Hyper, already up to 11th. 5 positions in the pocket. And Ria in a half sandwich. So what will happen there then? I hope they keep it all clean. It's a lot of dust coming off the straights, so the track is not that clean. Ooh, Ria showing himself there to the leader, into the S's, not the part of track where you easily overtake or want to overtake. That's what I say. Ria is now in a half sandwich. Dale the lead car and Sparky the chasing car. And Sparky really close here. He had a rocket start, Sparky. Jumped 3 guys from 6th to 3rd. It's Rifia who's defending hard against Sparky, but trying to keep the gap minimal between him and Dale. And then Hissy is there behind them as well, going out of the dirty air, trying to get some clean air there. So far they're not really. Oh, and Hyper dropped back to 17th. Sparky with the fastest lap. Sparky passing Ria on the straight. We could see that in the cam view on the front of the car. You saw him in the side screen passing. So that's a good move by Sparky, who carried a lot more speed. And we see Maverick dropping down the order. What happened there? So, upcoming Karma is on soft. Power Crib Shady Wolf is on soft. Hicklin on hard. Cloud the Pole on soft and Lekkere Rush on soft. And Hyper went in for the hard compound. And the 2 Haas cars are creating a bit more breathing space between themselves and Ria. Ria has to look backwards a bit more. Then we have Super Mac here, who's chasing Mark D, and Appy, who is chasing Super Mac. He's within a second. DRS will be active on the straight. Sparky is putting down some quick lap times there, putting down the pressure Oh, and Sparky passed Dale. Sorry for that, for missing it. So we have a new leader and his name is Sparky. He had a rocket start. So now he's leading the race. Can these guys create a bigger gap between all of them and Mark? Hicklin out of the race. And that happened in the S's. Is that gonna bring a safety car? Or is he far enough off the track that it doesn't matter? Ooh. That was a hard crash, I think. And track cleared. So no safety car, no virtual. And Dale still on the tail of Sparky. Teammates battling each other really hard. Maybe pulling each other through every lap to create breathing space between them and the guys behind. But Ria and Issy still within a second of the leaders. Let's see what's the gap between the leaders. Between the leader and the rest of the field. So there's Dale on the inside of Sparky with DRS now. And Sparky back into the lead. So as long as the teammates are battling each other, Ria, Hissy and Mark can play the waiting game. And now Sparky back in the lead. Before or in the S's. Wow. And there's Hissy. Really close on Ria now. Is the drop off of the tires that quick today? Due to sun being out. It's not that cloudy. Because Uppy is a second and a bit behind Super Mac. Upcoming Karma is a second behind Uppy. And then there are some gaps being created at the moment. Yellow again, someone went off really shortly. But still, the Haas car's leading the pack, and there's Ria. On top of Dale now, in the gearbox. Heading towards the 130R. Is Ria gonna go for it? Is he waiting for the DRS? He's waiting. He wants that DRS as well. Heading for the detection zone, or they just passed it. They just passed it, so Ria with DRS now. Is he gonna do it? Oh, but Dale also has DRS on Sparky. They all have DRS now. The train is gonna assemble. I asked for a train of cars, and yeah, that train is getting there because now Hissy is in. What happened? Dale went off. It's Sparky now. Hissy, Mark, Supermac, Dale, Uppy, Ria. Uppy into 5th now, yellow in sector 1. Sparky in the lead, followed by Hissy, then Mark D, then Supermac. Uppy, Dale, lost 5 positions now. Then upcoming Karma, Power Crush, Ria losing a lot of positions. Does he have damage, puncture or something? Doesn't look like it, but Ria is down the order while in a fight. So, back to the leaders. Because that's where the fight is, in top 5. Dale and Uppy. Oh, Uppy! Uppy around or not? Uppy damage or Uppy into the pit? Uppy into the pit. With Supermac and Mark D in front of him. 4 cars in pit now. Also Ria. Oh, and a new nose. Mark D new nose. Also a new nose. Supermac. Oh, things are gonna be shaken up. Uppy losing the most, I think. And so far, the title contenders are both outside the top 10. And Mark D around. Sector 1. Hissy and Sparky. Oh, Hissy now leading the race. Followed by Sparky and Dale. Then upcoming Karma, Power Chris, Shady Wolf, Lekker Rust, Take It Easy, Cloud the Pole and Hyper. It's an insane race. The field was so close. The top 5 or 6 and now there's massive gaps. I was really enjoying the close battles, but now I will stay with Spark and Hissy, because I still feel that the fight is there between those two. Power Chris on the address of upcoming Karma. Power Chris on the outside, passing upcoming Karma. Both 6 places up from the start. Upcoming Karma, of course, had a 5-place grid penalty due to an incident in quali. Here we are with Hissy. Again behind Sparky now. It's going up and down. It's almost not to follow. Hard to follow. Yeah, it is, Tucker. It is. I'm trying to keep my eye on a fight or whatsoever, but there are not really any fights anymore. Yeah, Hissy and Sparky are still close within a second. Upcoming Karma close to Power Chris now. Ah, we need a safety car. Sorry for saying that. But really enjoying myself. Here's Hissy, 4/10 in the DRS range. Are we gonna see another Hissy move? Some drivers are really flying today. Exceeding all my expectations, for real. On the outside, Hissy. Is he in front? He is in front. Keeps the corner, nice and clean on the apex. Heading to the S's. Can Sparky hit back? He did it before here in the S's, due to a little mistake of the driver in front. Hissy now. Here's Sparky. Let's keep an eye on Sparky. The rest of the field is also shoving into each other bit by bit. 3 cars there is Hyper, Cloud and Uppy. Uppy still just outside the DRS range. And then Ria, Super Mech and Mark D. They lost a lot of positions. Those persons. Oh, and Sparky trying a different line. Trying to cross back, but Hissy catching him up. Just backing him down a little bit on that part where he tried to cross him back. He just pushed him back a bit more down into his teammate Dale. Dale can see the cars in front. Will that give more motivation? A little bit left and right there from Hissy, but keeping it in one line. Oh, smart defending by Hissy. Staying on the outside, not trying to, but yeah, here's Sparky with DRS on the inside now. And he's in front again. What a battle between these two guys. It's just unbelievable. And it's Uppy behind Hyper now. Only 2 seconds. Take It Easy can really help his teammate right now, as the battle continues between Hissy and Sparky. Super Mech now close behind Cloud and Mark D as well, so I think they will pass Cloud now on the straight. Probably not both, but one of them. Or the other way around. Maybe they will both stay behind. Clouds still in front of them. Supermac now in front of Clouds. Keeping Mark still behind this lap. Can Hissy hit back? They're keeping the gap to Dale between 1.3 and 1.5 consistently throughout the last couple of laps. I'm really enjoying that there's no safety car yet. We could do with one to bring the field back together, but I must say I'm enjoying this race. Hissy again. Can Hissy do it again and go for that lead? Because they're switching numbers every lap. Then it's Dale, then it's Hissy, then it's Dale, then it's Hissy. Side by side. Letting each other live. Giving each other enough grey stuff to run on. So, this one is for Sparky this lap. He defended off Hissy this lap around. So, now all Hissy has to do is stay within those couple of tenths. And it's Hyper on the address of Tay. Hyper and Tay. Oh, and there was a little bit of contact, I believe. There was a massive moment in the car of Tay. Back to the front fight because Dale closed within a second. So Dale has DRS as well on start finish line. He's now uppy closing the gap on Tay and Hyper as well, looks like. And yeah, Dale is really closing that gap now. Oh, look at this helicopter view. I wish they would do this more often. There's Hissy closing up that gap, bring it in. Oh, he was 3 tenths behind, now it's 5 tenths. Is it too much? 4 tenths, 3 tenths. DRS opens, 3 tenths. 2 and a bit, 2, 1 and a bit. Can he make it? He's in front, but doesn't get the apex correct. Now Dale or Sparky and Hissy side by side. Hissy just in front going into the S's. Sparky really close behind still, driving a little bit of a different line to catch Hissy off guard. And Dale, within a second still. Is he waiting on a little mistake of one of the drivers in front? When are the first pit stops coming? Ooh, and Power Chris went off. Luckily for him, there's a big gap behind to Leclerc. There's 18 seconds. So these guys are driving to a point they have a free pit stop. And it's Hissy leading still this lap. With Sparky and Dale, the two Haas drivers, really giving him a hard race. He has to drive for it and he won't get it for free. So here's Sparky, 3 tenths, 2 tenths. He's closer than Hissy was. Heading towards the last chicane. Oh, and Alpha Mati retires in pit lane. So nothing there. Here he comes, Sparky. 1 tenth on the inside. It's really fair racing here between these two guys. And Sparky takes the lead again. I'm really sorry for all other drivers, but the gaps are too big and these two guys, or 3 guys, are giving me a race to enjoy. So what can Dale do? We don't know their tire percentage, how many they have left, how many they've driven on it. But so far, for the tires they're running, I believe they're already at 13 laps. 12 laps. And then upcoming car. Ooh, and there's a penalty for Power Chris. Upcoming Karma and Shady Wolf. Yeah, they have a different strategy. Let's see if this fight evolves. It's brilliant racing tonight here in 82. I believe it's one of the closest races I've been watching or commentating for a long time. Where it was this close between 3 drivers within a second, lap in, lap out. Then Hissy in front, then Sparky in front. Maybe Dale's gonna be involved. Ooh, this is not the lap for Hissy to take it back again. 14 laps in of 27, so still 14 to go. Can Hissy go for another attack? Who's gonna do the undercut? Who's gonna do the overcut? What's gonna happen tonight? Any predictions between these 2 drivers? Who's coming in first? Who's gonna try the undercut and force the other driver into making that pit stop? They have 11 seconds to power Chris and then 11 seconds to upcoming. So they have 22 seconds to upcoming Karma. That's a free pit stop here. Hissy really close again, almost in the gearbox of Sparky. Here those RPMs, he's keeping it in 7th gear, what I could see on his steering wheel, just to maximize top speed. Heading down that long straight. Oh, and Hissy goes for the undercut. Ooh, now everything has to go perfectly for him. Power Chris close behind. Also still has to stop. Goes to the hard. Hissy on the hard. Power Chris now passing him. Upcoming Karma in the chicane. He's clear of upcoming Karma. Moved on to the hard tire. Yellow sector 2. And Dil within a second of his teammate. What can one of these 2 drivers do? Who's going in? Because it's only 21 seconds to Hissy. And Hissy is flooring it. Who's gonna go in first, Sparky or Dale? They're gonna lap Cloud, the pole, who's having an unfortunately not that best race. Oh, and he's missing a front wing as well. So, which one of the 2 Haas drivers is staying out and which one is going into cover? Both staying... No! Dale into the pit. So Sparky staying out to create a bit more space between him and Hissy, I imagine. There's Power Chris. Upcoming Karma gets a penalty. There's Hissy heading for the start-finish line. And as you could see on the right-hand side, it was Dale coming out. So it's now 2 seconds between him and Dale. Super Mac puts down the fastest lap. Shady Wolf between Hyper and Uppy. That's a little fight starting to brew between these 3 drivers. Hyper, Shady and Uppy. Uppy wants to stay close to his competitor in the championship, and that's Hyper. He's in front of Wolf. So let's hope Uppy can pass Wolf and close that gap to Hyper. For an interesting fight for a little bit of points still. And Sparky is in. Let's pick up Sparky. Where's he gonna end up back? Hissy is coming into the chicane now. Power Chris passing them. Sparky now into second. Here's Hissy. Comes back in front of Sparky, so the undercut really powerful. Because he lost time to Dill as well. And Hissy now a second and a half in front. So let's see how this fight is going. Uppy in front of Shady Wolf now. Uppy chasing Hyper. Super Mac and Lekker Rush are in a battle as well. Upcoming Karma chasing down Dill. And then a second of a gap between Sparky and Hissy. But that fight is gonna start in a little bit between those four. Uppy hoping that DRS will be enough. Hissy still in front, but the gap is close. And Uppy passes Hyper. Sparky close to Hissy. Ooh, going a little bit wide there. And Power Chris still didn't go in for a pit stop. Out the pole, disqualified. Nine or 10 laps to go. Power Chris in the lead. Then Hissy, Sparky, Dill. Upcoming Karma, Uppy, Hyper, Shady Wolf, Rhea, Super Mac, Mark, Maverick, Take Her Easy, and Lekker Rush. Sparky with a late move on Hissy, and he did it. This fight is gonna continue to the end, I hope. And they're closing the gap on Power Chris. Again, Hissy closed that gap again and tried to attack again. Dill is closer than he was. Also within 7/10. So that's 1.1 seconds between him and... Yeah, Hissy and Spark and Dill driving a different race than the rest. Upcoming Karma can't follow the pace. There's Hissy again on the inside and takes back that number 2 spot. While Power Chris still has to come in. I think he wants to go to the soft. Or did he already make a pit stop? No, Power Chris did not stop yet. That's interesting. When will he go in? Here is he, followed by Sparky. Then Dale made a little mistake there, I think, because upcoming Karma is on his butt. Hyper and Uppy keeping each other company. And bringing each other a little bit of battle here and there, I think. Yeah, they're pretty close. Sparky and Hicklin again. Sparky was already past him and thought, oh, I want that DRS. Does he make it? No. Goes wide. Totally missed that corner. That cost him a bit of time and a lot of dirt on his tires, I think. Hyper and Uppy really close in the S's, 2/10 between them. And Karma closing up the gap to Dale. Gap is a bit bigger now. Maverick retires in the pits. Maybe Spark has too much of his tires. Heading down the back straight, 4/10 between them. Shady Wolf gets a penalty. Hyper 10 places up from 16th to 6th at the moment. Can Sparky take that position back without missing the corner? I think he did. Yeah, he did. Nice move. Is Hissy gonna strike back once again on the straight at start finish? Oh, he's coming sooner, I think. There's Hissy. Already before this turn, he's past it. Heading towards the 130R. Side by side, Hissy and Sparky. Is it Sparky? Is it Hissy? It's Sparky just in front in the 130R. Then it's Hissy, then it's Dale. Dale also in DRS now. Upcoming Karma in DRS. It's a fight between Haas and the Alpines. 1 Haas, 2 Alpine, 3 Haas, 4 Alpine. There's Hissy on the inside again with DRS. Passing Sparky once again. Dill within half a second. Upcoming Karma within half a second of Dill. This race is getting spectacular and spectacular. Driver of the day is going to be the one who wins this race. That's one thing for sure. Is it a Hissy, Sparky or Dale? I don't know. Can go either way, all the way. It's still 5 laps to go till the end. So let's hang in there. 13 drivers in competition. No safety cars. Knock on wood. It starts raining. I see rain. Are my eyes mistreating me? Or did I just see rain? There's rain at Suzuka, people. In the last 4 to 5 laps, it starts raining. Is it gonna be light, heavy, medium? We don't know. But it started raining. What's happening? In the last couple of laps of Suzuka, the rain is coming down. Sparky and Hissy still battling for it. Hissy just goes to Spark again. And now it's keeping it on track. Is it gonna be a lot of rain or not that much rain? Maybe at some parts it's more slippery than other parts. We have to wait and find out. But no, I didn't expect rain coming out of the sky. If I were Hissy, I would stay behind Spark and do everything in the last lap, but yeah. It's difficult to say that when you're in the commentator booth. What's going in there, what's going through their minds. But yeah, definitely rain. That's very interesting. Hissy looking there. He is quicker already here at this part of the track. Is he gonna do it in the chicane? Maybe a cross back there. Nope. With DRS then. Hissy is a lot quicker in this stage of the race. That's an early attack. Sparky must have made a mistake there. Because that attack was early. Upcoming Karma, another penalty, so that will be 6 seconds, I believe. Doesn't matter, the gap to Hyper is massive. Uppy dropped behind Hyper again. But Uppy, no penalties. Other people do. The front 3 runners, no penalties. The 3 front runners, so it's crazy here at Suzuka, people. Which driver is gonna walk away with the win? Is it Hissy? Is it Spark? Is it Dale? I don't know anymore. Is this rain gonna get any heavier? 2 laps to go. Peeping here, peeping there, showing the nose to Hissy that I'm behind. Here is Sparky, he says. We're gonna go to the end like this. You first, me first. We keep this fight going. Ooh, Sparky running a little bit off track there. And we have a yellow sector 2. It's a Ferrari. I think it's power, Chris. Can Hissy keep it in front? Oh, it's Sparky again. Is it gonna come down to the final lap, people? Is it gonna be decided like how it was decided today? Who's gonna walk away with this win? After this one lap to go. It's all or nothing for Sparky, Hissy or Dale. And the rain is here to stay. Yellow. Hissy went off. No. That's... I don't know what to say anymore. So, yeah, the fight is over. I see Hissy drop down, and I was like, oh no. So I think the race will go to... Oh, Sparky giving that position to Dale. Maybe they had contact then. Hissy and Sparky, I don't know. Didn't see that. But yeah, Sparky gives the position to Dale. Don't know why, but... maybe he thought that Hissy was behind him. But Hissy is way too far back now. 7 seconds. Oh, I feel for Hissy. He was driving such a good race. What just happened there? I thought it would go down between those two guys. And now it's Sparky and Dale. Sparky gave the position to Dale, so I'm not sure why. But yeah, Dale is gonna win this race, and then I have to think about my driver of the day. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah, Dale thinks you give me that position. It's mine now. So, podium is Dale, Sparky, Upcoming Karma. Followed by Hissy, Hyper, Shady Wolf. Then Power Chris, Uppy. Uppy will go in front of Power Chris then, I think. So that's a crazy Suzuka race. Thank you all for watching. It's just crazy how this race went. I really enjoyed myself. And I hope to see you all during another race of IIRL. Driver of the day Hyper, due to gaining most positions, I think, I imagine. But a 1-2 for Haas, you will never see that in real life. Yeah, crazy things can happen. We saw that. But I feel he should have been on the podium there. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you soon.